Hey guys, another video, another terrible quality piece of gameplay. I'm not sure what to do about it because I have to continue recording on my PS4, uploading it to YouTube private, and then screen recording on my phone to get the gameplay. That's how I edit. That's all I have available to me, and so I don't see how it can get much better, although I may just get more gameplay anyway just to get some different clips, some variety, but it's probably going to have to stay around this quality, which is absolutely terrible unless I borrow some from somebody else, but that's kind of sketchy, so I don't know. For the time being, this is what we got. Today I want to talk about what may be slightly controversial for, the 20 people watching this video, and this is going to be that Maschine, Die Machine, whatever you want to call it, it's not a great map. It might not even be a good map. Now, I want you to hear me out on this one because I do believe that this is not flawed reasoning at all, especially because my first impressions of this gameplay have been incredible. I have really enjoyed the amount that I've played so far. Everything that I've seen in terms of gameplay mechanics is awesome. I don't think the map looks amazing, which I'll get into in a little bit, but I have had a lot of fun. I think the core gameplay is excellent. I think that it is probably going to be the most replayable zombies that we have maybe even ever seen, and that deserves a lot of points. But after thinking about it a little bit more, I decided that there is a big problem when you give this credit to the map itself and not the system, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today in this video. I'm going to try to make it real brief. I know nobody wants to hear me give my review for 7 minutes or whatever, so I'm going to try to get straight to the point. Now, I want you to think back to the time when Shadows of Evil came out for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if that's something you played. You don't need to have played it to understand this, but when Shadows of Evil came out, new things were introduced. The HUD was different. There is a sliding mechanic. Your character can slide now. There's double pack-a-punch. These things carried over not only from Shadows of Evil, but also into the later maps that came out for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Nobody evaluates the map Shadows of Evil based off of those features. Nobody looks back at Shadows of Evil and goes, man, that sliding mechanic was awesome. It made it a good map. Man, double pack-a-punch, it made it a good map. Why? Because those things were common to all maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I think what we're enjoying so much in the gameplay right now is the sliding and double pack-a-punch of Cold War. These new gameplay features that are going to run across all maps that come to Cold War, not just this new map Die Machine. For example, it is incredibly likely that in each map you will be able to take in a weapon and field upgrade of your choice. It is incredibly likely that each mystery box is going to have different weapon rarity levels, just like how it is in this new map. I highly assume that you will be able to go to armor stations to buy armor based off of salvage that you pick up from zombies, and I highly assume that zombies are going to continue to drop salvage and different items and loot and stuff like that. My point is that these are mechanics of Cold War, not the map. These are game mechanics, not map mechanics. And so while we are super impressed by what has happened and what has been brought to this Cold War game so far, we cannot give credit to the map because these are things that are going to span all across the entire game when more maps come out. And so I think it is crucial for us to evaluate this new map based off of what is specific to the map and will always be specific to the map. We need to judge it based off of its wonder weapons. So more specifically, the Die, I think it's called, and those upgrade variants. What do we think of those? Is that something that really works for the map? What about the boss? Is the boss a good boss? Does that really work for the map? The Hellhounds. Are the Hellhounds good for the map? Are they a good function of the map? These are things we need to think about when we're evaluating Die Machine, not the actual functions of the system and the game itself. Knowing me, I'm probably going to title this video something super clickbaity like, oh, Die Machine is terrible or something. That is definitely not the case, but I will say it may not necessarily be a good map based off of this. I really enjoy the Cold War game mechanics, all of the things that it brought to the game, like the loadouts, the movement, the FOV, and the weapon rarities from the box, the pack-punch, the armor. I really like all this stuff, but that's not unique to the map. I think we have to do a better job of evaluating what the map brings to the game rather than just what the game is. And so I think that's what I'll leave you guys with. I can't see how much time it's been right now, but I might be dangerously close to 7 minutes, so I better not have done that. I said I would try not to do it earlier, so it better not be that. So I'll make this really quick, guys. Make sure that you're subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like these. Normally I do more informative ones, but anyway, if you want to see more Cold War content, make sure that's something you're doing, and you can unsubscribe at any time. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video.